Hello there. My name's Peter Thompson, and there are many myths of golf that are quite damaging, and this DVD is about one of them. And one of the big myths on the putting green is that one should wait until you hear the ball plop before you move your head. Something like this. Head still, head still, head still. Wait for the plop. I'm going to show you on my computer screen some of the best golfers in the world now, and going back probably 70 years, 80 years, and how they do not keep their head still once the ball has gone and wait for the plop as the ball goes into the hole. Let's go and watch. You'll find this very interesting. Arnold Palmer is the first one, and Arnold Palmer won 7 major championships and a further 87 tournaments, so clearly one of the best golfers who's ever lived. I'm going to watch his head. Very short putt, maybe 2 feet. So looking at the ball, in the backswing, looking at the ball. Now watch, the ball has now been hit and his eyes are following the ball into the hole. Let's watch that again. So watching the ball, ball hit, then his head comes round as his eyes follow the ball as the ball goes into the hole. That's Arnold Palmer, brilliant golfer. Let's look at somebody else. Jack Nicklaus won 18 major championships, recognised as the best golfer who's ever lived, a well-respected golfer, brilliant putter. And I'm going to watch again. This is Lee Trevino, by the way, watching him on the putting green. So here's the hole, there's the ball, there's the putter head. Watch his head. No shoulder movement, notice, just arms and wrists. Then the ball's gone, and look at his head now. There's his head looking as the ball goes into the hole. Head still, looking at the ball. And now the ball's gone, so he's looking at the ball. And the ball's going into the hole, and if I draw a little arrow through his head, he's now looking where the ball is, in the hole. So that was Jack Nicklaus. David Duval. This is in the 2000 Open Championship. I think it's at Royal in St Anne's, which he won, by the way. David Duval is a former world #1 golfer. And watch his head. Watch the peak of the cap. Ball's gone, and immediately, and I mean immediately, there's the ball, there's the putter head. The ball has now left the putter head, and his head is turning round to watch the flight of the ball. Look what he's looking at now. His head, the peak of his cap, is pointing straight at the ball, and is following the flight of the ball into the hole. He's not waiting to hear the plop of the ball going into the hole. Look at the finish, walking after the ball. Fantastic. Let's watch it again. Head still, looking at the ball. then the ball is rolling towards the hole and he's watching the ball rolling towards the hole. They do that for a reason which you might not have thought about. Let's say from this distance he missed the hole and the ball rolled 2, 3, 4 feet past the hole. He wants to see which way the ball curves having gone past the hole. So he'll then know exactly when he plays the next putt which way the ball has curved. It may have gone past the hole and curved to the left or to the right or in a straight line. He needs to know that. So he's watching the ball go into the hole, because that's obviously a nice thing to do anyway, watch the ball go into the hole. But also if he misses the hole, he wants to know the line of the putt coming back. Another one, any else? Any else? One of the world's favourite golfers, won 4 major championships and 62 other championships. Let's see if any else stays looking at the ball. Club head's going back, looking at the ball. Now watch, now the ball's gone, and there he comes round, shoulders coming round, head coming round. He's watching the ball, tracking the ball along the green, and watching the ball go into the hole. The film stopped a fraction short there, but the ball did actually go into the hole. Very good. Good putting stroke. So we've seen so far 4 brilliant golfers, some of the best golfers ever, and they are not waiting for the plop as the ball goes into the hole. They're following the ball, following the roll of the ball. We'll watch one more. This is an Australian lady called Carrie Webb. She's a former world #1 golfer. Nice clear picture. Ball's gone. Watch her head. Watch her ponytail. Watch the peak of the cap. Her eyes are now tracking the ball as the ball goes into the hole. She's not staying still, she's walking after the ball. Very natural thing to do is to watch the ball roll down towards the hole, and hopefully if everything was right it will go into the hole. If it didn't go into the hole, she needs to know which way it went past the hole for the putt back. Look at the ball, don't wait for the plop. If you wait for the plop, you might never hear one. So, one of the myths of golf, wait until the ball goes into the hole, wait till you hear the plop, and then look at the hole. We've seen some phenomenally good golfers not doing that, and if they're not doing that, then you should also not do it. Please follow the flight of the ball. Normal golf shot, you hit the ball, and then you follow the flight of the ball. On the putting green, exactly the same principle. We're going to hit the ball, and then we're going to follow and watch where the ball's going. If it misses the hole, it might miss the hole and go in a curve that way, or in a curve this way, and we need to know that. It's very important. If you get the pace wrong and hit the ball from 6 feet, maybe 3 feet past, even 4 feet past, then you need to know the line coming back. So follow the flight of the ball. It's also very nice, I think it's very nice, to see the ball go into the hole. I was a very good putter when I used to play, and I could hole putts from long distances, and it's fantastic to watch the ball rolling along the ground, rolling on the right line, the line that you've chosen, and seeing the ball go into the hole. We're going to see in a few minutes Bobby Jones, who's a phenomenally good golfer, holding a long putt from just off the green, and we'll see what his head was doing. Please don't do that. I guarantee, if you learn to follow the roll of the ball, your putting will improve. Forget the putter you're using. Forget lots of things that you may have heard of. Just follow the ball and let your instinct take over. Instincts will take over. Let's go look at some more phenomenally good golfers and see what their heads do. So, Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson has won 5 major championships, plus another 37 tournaments. Very popular golfer. Fantastic to watch. I went to see him win the 2004 Masters tournament in America, and he's very popular. And a brilliant putter, and look what he's looking at. Not where the ball was, he's looking at where the ball is. Putter head staying still, that's a good thing to do. Hit the ball. Once you hit the ball, keep the putter head still until the ball's finished rolling. And there goes the ball into the hole. Watch it again. Watch his head. He's tracking the ball, tracking the roll of the ball all of the time. Not staying still. I'm going to show you another lady golfer now, a former world #1, arguably the best lady golfer who's ever lived. And this is quite a good one to see because it's good camera angle, full on, straight on. Great putting stroke. 1/3 back with the putter head, 2/3 forward. Now watch the peak of the cap. Ball's gone, and she's following the flight of the ball, or the roll of the ball. Let's watch it again. And she's almost getting to the ball, or to the hole, before the ball gets there. Watching the ball go into the hole. Brilliant. Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones retired at the age of 28 in the 1930s. As an amateur golfer, he won 4 US Opens, 3 British Opens, 5 US Amateurs, and 1 British Amateur. All as an amateur golfer. Golfing genius. Picture's not that clear, but there's the ball. So he's just hit the ball, and already he's looking at the ball. Now watch what happens. He's now standing up, watching the flight of the ball, and the ball goes rolling all the way across the green. Out comes the flag, and in goes the ball. Watch it again. Must be, I don't know, 10, 20 feet, 30 feet. Into the hole. Looking at the ball, not looking down where the ball was. Very old film, I'm not sure where it's taken, but some of the States, probably 80 years ago. Tiger Woods, brilliant golfer, won 14 major championships, And he's hit the ball, there's the ball rolling down the hill, and there's his head turning around, following the ball. Following the ball. Not waiting for the plop. Tony Woods, following the roll of the ball with his head and his eyes, not staying down there too long and staying too still. So we've seen some phenomenal good golfers going back 80 years, and all of them are hitting the ball and immediately turning round, moving the head round to see the flight of the ball. That's what you should do. It's very, very important. I see people on the putting green practicing and the head staying rock still, rock solid, and you can't move. A putting stroke isn't a completely rigid motion. It's a fluid motion. Goes back, goes forward, goes back, goes forward. Follow the roll of the ball. We'll show you two more now, and then hopefully you'll be convinced that your head does not stay completely still. Colin Montgomerie. He won the Order of Merit on the European Golf Tour 7 years in succession, which has never been done before and probably won't be done again. So he's a phenomenally good golfer, good driver, good iron play, good short game, good putting, great putting. What's this one? And immediately, let's just go back to the impact. The ball's gone, and immediately his eyes are now tracking the ball. The ball's only moved 12 inches and he's tracking the ball. There it goes, into the hole. Not waiting for the plop. There is one. Clearly as the ball goes into the hole, it makes a nice little plopping noise, but he's not waiting for that. He's going to look and make sure it goes in there. Excellent. I'll show you one more. Patrick Harrington. He won 3 major championships quite a while ago now. As I'm making this DVD, this is March 2015, and he's just won another tournament, and I was delighted. I'm sure he was, and lots of other people were. Golf is a very difficult game, and sometimes it doesn't make any sense. He wins 3 majors in 13 months and then goes for years with no more wins. But he's won again now. This is in the 2007 Open. And look at his head, look at his eyes. Ball's gone, and immediately the ball's now moved 3 inches, and his head is looking at the ball, tracking the ball, not staying still, not staying down, not waiting for the plop. And in the ball goes. Well done, Patrick. So, myths of golf. Head stays still. Wait for the plop as the ball goes into the hole with a putter. Not true. I've shown you 11 phenomenally good golfers, some of the best I've ever lived, and they do not wait for the plop. Please don't do it. Just follow the roll of the ball. There. It's easy. It's nice seeing the ball go into the hole. I hope you've enjoyed watching this film. I hope you've learned from it, and thank you for watching. Thank you very much.